we have finally gotten some news on WWE 2K24's next DLC pack, and that is the ECW pack that includes CM Punk, the Sandman, the Dudley Boys, Terry Funk. I might be missing one or two more, but I know that that's about the general stars that we are expecting and we are excited for. But today, we did get a screenshot of Sandman, and I have heard a couple things that he may bleed differently. He may, I don't know. I have heard things like that. Obviously, there's no proof, but there are people saying that. So I'm hoping that we do get something like that, because that would be cool, especially with the way you bleed in this year's game. But guys, here you guys see it, the screenshot for Sandman. He looks great. It looks like they're going with his WWE look. He comes out with the Kindle stick. He is looking good. You know what I'm saying? I think this is fire. The graphics look great, as we all know. I think the graphics is something that 2K has not lacked in terms of that department. There's some stars that could look better, but graphically the game always looked good, especially since 2K22. So this Sandman screenshot is pretty cool, and that just means, man, we're around the corner. We're about 9 days from getting this DLC pack in our hands. I need a CM Punk exclusive ASAP. I'm so excited to see the way that CM Punk looks in this game. Just, we haven't seen him in a WWE 2K game since WWE 2K15. So I'm really hoping that we get to see him soon, because this Sandman screenshot does look insane. So now, guys, we do want to talk about that patch that we may get. We always get a patch every time that there is a DLC pack that comes out, especially one this big. And there is many things that they have to fix. I went ahead and asked you guys some questions as well. How can we fix this? What is the way so that we can go on ahead and get this game to be better than what it is right now? And I think right now it is just a general consensus that everything around creations with images and things like that, it's just broken. Images, if you download something, there is a slight chance that you may get another logo on the face instead of the actual face texture. There's just a lot wrong with things like that in this game, and I just wanted to talk about some things. I went ahead and gathered your guys' thoughts. Maybe we can make a bigger video just with this, because there were a lot of comments here. So let's go on ahead and get into it, guys. So this guy Jaden Reeves wants more crowd entrance chants like the "Whoa" for Cody or "Whoop that trick" chant. I agree, and I think that this is fixable, because all you got to do is just change the audio with the sound effects. But then again, I think it's harder for Cody, because it's harder to time the "whoa" effect on Cody's theme song unless you kind of just overlap it over the song. There's many things that they can do to actually fix, and it's just something that they should fix this year. This is probably one of the harder things to do, but it is one of the least problems, you know what I'm saying? Just because the timing and everything like that, Cody is still using his entrance from 2K23, and I don't think the "whoa" really had caught on when they mocapped that entrance as much as it has now, of course, because now it's just a global phenomenon, in my opinion. I know a lot of people want the WrestleMania 40 arena for the new patch, and I think that would be a pretty dope addition to WWE 2K24, because we did pay for it at the end of the day. It just matters, when are we getting it? I've heard August, I've heard July, I don't know yet, and it probably would make sense because there is no DLC dropping between July and September. It would make sense that they would drop that WrestleMania 40 arena in between those months. I'm not saying they should do it, but I'm just saying it makes sense. So I don't know, guys. I wouldn't really hold tight thinking that we're gonna get a WrestleMania 40 arena within the next 10 days, because if I had to guess, it's not gonna happen. And this person wants universe mode rivalries finally ending at PLEs. I think that that would be a huge W if it ended at the PLEs, because they do continue. Rivalries have been something that have been ultimately broken for a while now, so it would be cool if we can see a lot of these things just working, because I think it's just a matter of just stability and stuff with these things, because they're supposed to work that way. They're intended to work that way, where the rivalry ends, or if you put a certain amount of weeks, it ends at the pay-per-view, but they continue. Me personally, I don't use the rivalry feature. I don't use any feature that universe mode is kind of supposed to hold your hand through. I just do everything myself, set up my cutscenes myself, keep track of everything myself, because the rivalry feature will give you a headache. So just my 2 cents with that. Matt's Mental universe mode simulation. I'm tired of seeing the same superstar perform twice in the same night and having to fix it. I do agree with that, and there's just one thing as well that's been bothering me a lot, and I don't know if you guys have ever set up your card and you're like, oh, I forgot to go get this attire in community creations. You come back and your card is all messed up. don't understand how, man. If you're pressing the save button and you're coming back and it's literally everywhere, like, it just shows to me that universe mode has no type of stability at the moment, and I'm hoping that they can fix that, because that is one of my biggest pet peeves with universe mode. Making a card, especially making a fire card that you don't keep complete track of, and then you're just messed up because you actually went to go get an attire or went to do a custom match. You come back in and your card is cooked. So I'm really hoping that that is looked into in the future, because I don't know how hard that is to fix, but it's one of my biggest headaches with this game. And I know that a lot of people, they don't enjoy it, because you literally can be mid pay-per-view and go do something or cut your game off, load the game back on, and your card is all over the place, and it added 5 different matches and it mixed up your Nah, man, I'm good. Honestly, that needs to be fixed, and it's honestly something that I'm really happy that the Xbox has, that it has the quick play stuff, or the quick pause, where you can go onto another game and just go back onto 2K24 and the stuff is still there on the same universe mode page, so you don't risk really losing anything. So shout out to Xbox for that feature, because that really helps. And another thing that they broke last patch is universe mode. There is no brand splits, and I'm hoping that that's added sooner or later, because the brand splits really help me really make my shows. Now I'm just kind of guessing sometimes at who I'm putting in. The only really way to fix this is for you to keep track of who's on what brand, and that really would do it for you. So just another thing that I would like 2K to fix, because at the end of the day, man, this game had a lot of potential, but they just got to go on ahead and work on these things with the next patch. So I'm hoping the next patch is a complete W, because we need a lot of stuff fixed, and this ECW pack is going to get a lot more players on the game, simply because CM Punk is just CM Punk. So really excited to see how this goes, man. Let me know down below, what else do you guys want to see? There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed in WWE 2K24. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this game to the fullest, because, man, I've been enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the flaws, whatever it has, I've been enjoying WWE 2K24 a lot. I play it pretty much every day. If I don't play it one day, I'll play it the next day. I just, I enjoy it. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying it maybe as much as I am, because regardless of the glitches I've been putting in a lot of time, there's just a lot of stuff that I want fixed. Especially as a content creator, you just want a lot of that stuff just fixed up already, because, man, it's just tough. Like, just seeing a game that you love and that you want to see thrive, and it's just down bad because there's so many things that are not fixed yet. But gameplay wise, this game is really good gameplay wise. I love it gameplay wise. I think it's just what's broken inside the modes. They have to fix those modes and really polish those modes, and I'm hoping that universe mode is something that's really on the priority list for next year, because right now, man, it's just looking tough. So I'm hoping that we get that soon. And I know somebody mentioned that the World Heavyweight Championship is like, it just looks odd, it looks weird, so I'm hoping that's fixed too. I don't know what they did to it last patch, and I know that the side plates on mid-card titles also do not work, so I'm hoping that that is something that is looked upon, because at the end of the day, man, belts essential to WWE TV, and when in the game you may not have the side plates, which is not that big of a deal, but when the World Heavyweight Championship looks cooked the way it does, I'm just hoping that it is looked upon and fixed soon. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.